Oh, you want to get into Perth, mate? Yeah, thanks, mate. Proven difficult over the past couple of years, but yeah, answer these questions, you'll be in no time. First things first, how do you spell Perth? P-E-R-F. Perth. Correct. If a person from Melbourne is called a Melburnian, a person from Perth is called a Perthling. Most people say sandgroper, but I'll take Perthling. Correct. Perth's biggest import is plane loads of whinging Poms and New Zealanders. Correct, and it's pretty obvious what the export is. Weddings in Bali. Correct. Where do you find culture in Perth? Over east. Correct. And where's the best coffee in Perth? Over east. Correct. And where's the best entertainment in Perth? Over east. Correct. And how do you get the latest products in Perth? You order it in from over east. Correct. Perth is known for having lots of sharks. What's the most common shark in Perth? Woodside, Rio Tinto, BHP, mining companies. Melbourne has Chris Hemsworth. Sydney has Hugh Jackman. We know he went to Whopper, but he's from Sydney. Perth has who? Rose Porteous. Correct. If Cronulla and Byron Bay had a child, it would be called Margaret River. Correct. Perth is on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful holiday destinations in the world. Where do Perthlings holiday? Bali. Correct. What is of most abundance in Perth? Sister cities. Correct. What's the #1 innovation to come out of Perth? A long Mac topped up. Correct. And what do you call a Melburnian in Perth? FIFO. Correct. What do Perthlings lose every year? The battle to get their over east relatives to come to Christmas in Perth. Correct. A common belief held in the eastern states is that the name Perth is a portmanteau derived from which words? Who on earth? Perth. Correct. What is the fastest growing community in Perth? Gnomesville. Correct. What do a lot of Perthlings do? FIFO. Correct. What do all Perthlings have? FOMO. Correct. What are the top 3 sports in Perth? Getting in fights at the Rockingham Traino, trucks trying to get under the Bayswater Bridge, and giving cash to bogans. Correct. Where do you go in Perth for an expensive night out? A petrol station. Correct. The cost of living in Perth is how much less than New York? Only 16%. Correct. New York City is known as the city that never sleeps. What never sleeps in Perth? Spud shed. Correct. Perth holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the 1-ton gold coin. What else does Perth have? An inferiority complex. Correct. Perth was home to what last living legend? The last Blockbuster store. Correct. And how do Perthlings deal with the high cost of living? Craft beer that's only made in WA. Hang on, wine from Margaret River. Hang on, margaritas, gin and tonics, vodka lime and sodas. All of those are correct. What year do Fremantle supporters live in? 2013. Correct. Recently, UFC 284 was in Perth. Where else can you find regular UFC fights? Armadale. Correct. And finally, what is another name for Perth? The place where musicians forget exists. Correct. All right, that's it. You're in. Off you go. Oh, great. Oh, thanks, mate. Bye. Hang on, forgot to mention, keep that bag packed. You're off to Bali on the weekend. Oh, and don't forget to bring me back a Bintang singlet and maybe a shaped bottle opener. All right, just got to report these new residents to State Daddy. Oh, hi, Daddy. What am I wearing? Well, of course I'm wearing a hard hat. Yeah, I'm a high vis. Yeah, gold bullion's here. Yeah.